Ladies and gentlemen, lords and ladies, please provide a warm welcome for your tournament herald, Anna Wetterer Nelson.
Good morning. Welcome to the 2016 First Robotics Competition. This year's tournament and challenge is First Stronghold. It'll be super fun. Okay, so this weekend will be a really fun blend of medieval festivals and awesome robots as each team tries to pursue and win the tournament riches, otherwise known as awards. So this year is going to be a little different and something super fun. The audience is going to get to participate and help me select the fifth defense that will come out here on the field. So we'll talk more about this later, and I'll teach you how, show you the ropes and see how we're gonna do this. But just know that at each round of matches, you're gonna have to make some noise and help me pick which obstacles are gonna come down here. Okay, can you help me out with that? Are you guys ready? Okay. Good, we're ready to go. So I know that out here we have a lot of awesome veteran teams. Let's hear it if you're a veteran team. Who here is a veteran team? All right, I also know that we have 4 rookie teams. So let's hear it for our rookie teams. Who's our rookie teams out here? We are so excited to have you. So what I've been told is that we have teams hailing from the kingdoms of Washington. Who's here from Washington? Nice. Who's here from the kingdom of Oregon? All right. Woohoo! I am so excited. Okay, before we get this party started, take a look at the screens and we're gonna check in with the castle. We're gonna check in with the people who helped start robotics. Our founder, Dean Kamen, the distinguished advisor, Woody Flowers, along with First President, Don Bosey.
Ready your champion. The quest is about to begin.
We hope you're all ready to show your strategy, creativity, and gracious professionalism. After 6 intense weeks, it's time to rally for First Stronghold.
Thank you to all the mentors, sponsors, suppliers, parents, and each of you for making this a great event in season. First works because of your support and determination.
Building your robot was a team effort, and we can't wait to see over 3,000 unique robots developed to score well and succeed.
You're right, Woody, and the teams have already succeeded in many ways just by being here.
Over the next few days, you will learn even more about character and grit.
That's enough talking. Let's get this quest underway and prove why First is so much more than just robots.
First Stronghold, commence!
All right, please joining me in welcoming our first speaker, Dr. Dan Shoemaker, principal of Wilsonville High School. Woo!
Thank you, and thank you so much for coming. We are extremely excited again to be able to host a First Robotics event. When we were approached 3 years ago about doing this, we were really nervous about how we could pull it off at our school. But we found out pretty quickly that there's no group that mobilizes so well, no group that volunteers as strong, no group that can get things done quite like this group. So I want to thank you all for your participation and for the work you did. I had a chance last night to stop by the school about 6 o'clock just to work on a couple of things, and I knew what was going on, but when I showed up, it kind of looked like a festival had begun here. I saw tents up, kids working together. I saw some kids in a van working just to coordinate how they were going to get things out of a van and get it into the building. And it's a reminder of what the STEAM work is in our district, in our region, and why we value it so much. It's about kids communicating their thinking, communicating their reasoning and their understanding. It's working together as teams. It's a philosophy, and really more of philosophy than anything, that this curriculum in these STEAM areas is best understood and experienced by kids in doing. And that's kind of what it's all about. Because we can get this content in other ways, but it's never as rich and it's never as good as when we do it. And I want you to know that this is something that spills out into our other classes. We have teachers here today. It's one of the reasons we feel fortunate to be able to host. We have teachers who bring classes down through the day, and it's one thing they come away with is, how do we get our kids to do and experience their curriculum that way? So thank you again for the opportunity for us to learn from you. It's a great opportunity for everyone, and thank you for allowing us to host.
All right, thank you. We are so lucky, and it's my pleasure to introduce Congresswoman Suzanne Bonamici. Let's hear some cheers for her. I'm so excited. Her advocacy around education led her to run for office, serving in the Oregon House and Senate. She was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives in 2012 and represented Oregon's 1st Congressional District. As a member of the Education and Workforce Committee, she advocates for greater education opportunities for all. Please join me in welcoming Suzanne Bonamici.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome, welcome to First Robotics and the Stronghold competition. I have been a big fan and supporter of First Robotics since way back when I was in the state legislature, and I'm so happy to be here today to see so many students so engaged in a task that is giving all of you real-world skills that you can use throughout your life. How have the past 6 weeks been since you got your kid, students? You've been busy? You know, I serve in Congress. I serve on the Education and Workforce Committee, but I also serve on the Committee on Science, Space, and Technology. And people talk all the time about STEM and how important it is, and indeed, that's where a lot of the jobs are today. But I've actually started a STEM to STEAM movement to integrate the arts and design and creative learning into STEM, and the best example of that I can think of is right here at First Robotics, and I've seen that over the years because, yes, you are learning skills that are important in STEM, but there's such an important part in design, coming up with new ideas, creative thinking. And, you know, I tour schools a lot. I really enjoy speaking with students, hearing from students about their challenges and all the opportunities. And I also tour businesses, and I want to thank all of the sponsors who are here today, who have supported you, who have helped with all of your efforts along the way with First Robotics. I have never once had a single business say, we're looking for a really good test taker, right? That's not what we need in our world today. We need people who can solve problems, come up with new ideas, new ways to do things, smarter, better ways to use technology, and you're doing all of that right here today at First Robotics. So it's so exciting to be here, to see you engaged. This is real hands-on learning that we don't see enough of, and I thank First for all of their support over the years. Good luck to each and every one of you out there today, and more importantly, have a lot of fun. Go Stronghold. Good luck to all of you.
All right, thank you again. It is my pleasure to introduce one more speaker, Monique Little. Monique is the Chief People Officer at First Tech Federal Credit Union. She oversees HR, employee development, internal communications, and community engagement. Let's give a warm welcome to Monique.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of First Tech Federal Credit Union, we are thrilled to be back this year as one of your sponsors. You have some amazing technology companies and partners supporting this first robotics competition, and we're so glad to be one of them. You might be wondering, why in the world is a credit union here supporting this event? Well, let me tell you, we are the 9th largest credit union in the country, and we are the nation's leading credit union serving innovative, technology-oriented companies and their employees. So we have the pleasure of working with some of your sponsors like Microsoft, Puppet Labs, Intel, Tektronix, Hewlett-Packard, and many, many others. That means we get to work with a lot of technology rock stars, and that's awesome. And you're here today because you are the technology leaders of the future. And so we're so passionate about helping develop tomorrow's leaders, and you are those rock stars in the making that we can't wait to celebrate. So on behalf of First Tech and all of the sponsors here, we are thrilled to be on the sidelines with your coaches, your families, your teachers, as your fan club today. So on behalf of all of the First Tech family, good luck to the competitors, have a great time, and make this the show of a lifetime.
Thank you again. Okay, it's time for me to introduce some of the most important people here today. If you turn your attention to the front row over here, you see all of the people in blue. Those are our fantastic judges. We are so lucky to have them. Thank you for giving such a warm welcome to our judge advisor, Chris Hogate, and all of our distinguished judges. Let's give them one more round of applause. We are so lucky. Before we can get started, there's a few other people I have to introduce. There's another group of people that are here to make sure that we are playing safe. They also are here to make sure that we are following the rules of the game and helping teams compete and have fun while still maintaining gracious professionalism. Remember, their rulings are final. There's no video reviews. Please welcome our head referee, Nathan Loss, and the referees. Thank you. Oh, hold on a second, Nathan. While you're up here, there's something else we have to do. I don't know if there seems to be something missing. It's like we're missing an obstacle here. Wow. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. So this is where you guys get to come in. We are going to need to pick the obstacle that goes in position 3 of the outer works. So Nathan, are you ready to make your first call of the tournament?
I am ready.
Sounds like he's ready. So look over here to the screen. Up here on the screen, this is how it's going to work. Each round of matches, you, the audience, will have the choice between 2 different defenses. The head ref here will decide which defense we pick based on which gets a louder cheer. So I'm going to call out an obstacle, and you guys need to cheer for it. Are we ready to go? Okay. So let's see our options for round 1. Did we see them? Okay, now it's up to you. Make sure you hear some noise if you'd like it to be the portcullis. Okay. All right, now make some noise if you'd like it to be the cheval de frise. Okay, Nathan, what's it gonna be? Number 2, it looks like our obstacle that's gonna go in number 3 is the cheval de frise. Okay. Nice choice. Okay, now I need my field stewards to please prepare the field. Thank you, Sir Nathan. We appreciate your help.
And then after that, we're going to bring these guys out.
Okay, the singers.
Awesome.
Okay.
Are you good?
I thought I had safety.
Yeah, safety.
Okay, and then.